As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. You have the power to be the boss of your own life. I'm your host, Monica Allen. I'm a wife, mom, entrepreneur, best-selling author, lifelong learner, and your biz bestie. I have a love and passion for all things small business. Growing my own company from $700 to over 7 figures annually, my goal is to bring you inspiration, business-focused topics and tips, encouragement, and a community that helps you launch, grow, and scale your business, whether you are a dreamer, a side hustler, or a seasoned entrepreneur. You are listening to the Become Your Own Boss podcast. Reflecting on my entrepreneurial path, there's one adjustment I frequently contemplate. I wish I had raised my head sooner, ventured beyond my desk, and actively sought connections with fellow business owners. While Ethan and I have been successful, I can't help but wonder how much more swiftly we might have progressed had we taken this step earlier. During the pandemic, our insurance agent, Andrew, who I have known since I was an insurance broker myself, called to check on us to see how our business was going and to talk to me about the available resources for small businesses struggling during that time. Many of the available options I already knew about, but he stated that many of his other clients that he had reached out to hadn't heard of the available economic injury and disaster loan or the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP. This once again reiterated to me the importance of having a tribe, because many of those resources that we heard about during that time were through our business support contacts or other affiliations. Even more recently, last year, Ethan learned about the ERC, or the Employee Retention Credit, during one of his EO meetings, EO meaning Entrepreneurs Organization. We received over $10,000 from the IRS, our government, due to this credit and us retaining employees during COVID. We would not have known about that had it not been for this meeting. That is why it is so important to establish a tribe. And I'm not just talking about a networking group. It's deeper than that. Entrepreneurship, even with a partner by your side, can be an isolating journey. It's not just about having someone to talk business with. It's about surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who challenge and resonate with your ideas. You need a community where experiences are shared and insights exchanged. You need that supportive circle. We need that supportive circle. It is so important to have people around you who sharpen you, as it is stated in Proverbs. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. So today we're going to go over some tips for building your community, your tribe, your circle. Tip number 1, join a business support group. It is so easy to get overwhelmed by your business. Easy to live within your 4 walls with your head down, grinding or hustling to make your business a success. I know, because Ethan and I did this for a number of years. We started our business in 2002. And in 2011, 9 years later, Ethan joined Entrepreneurs Organization as part of their accelerator program, where they focus on helping you grow your 6-figure business to over 7 figures. And though I myself have never become a member, primarily because I am too frugal to pay 2 annual fees, but I have gained so much insight from other business owners and from being affiliated with this organization. I've had the opportunity to attend many conferences and other events that have added so much value to our business. We have had the opportunity to learn about the importance of core values, managing people, finances, marketing, sales, and so much more. At one event, while talking to a gentleman about our business, he brought up another company that was in the decorated apparel space as well. The next day, I began doing my research on this company, just to better understand their offering and their business model. That one conversation led to us getting rid of our quick, low-quality in-store transfers and investing in a direct-to-garment printer that gave us a higher quality product and still remained in line with one of our differentiating factors of having no minimums. This was such a positive change for our business. Tip number 2, get a mentor or mentors. I have had mentors over the years, but as you grow in life, your mentors will change. Your business will have different needs, and you will need and want different insights. One of my biggest mentors early on in life was my grandmother. She taught me how to hustle, how to work hard for what you want while remaining steadfast on your desires and dreams. There were also many business owners I met in high school, college, and during my insurance career. I watched how they ran their business, treated their team, and grew their company. Ethan and I had the pleasure of our first production office being in a building owned by Tyler Perry. Ethan was his graphic designer for a number of years. Though he may not have known it, he was a mentor to us. He still is in a lot of ways. We watched him grow from the very early days. He is one of the reasons we decided to own the property that houses our business and not lease. Keep in mind that a mentor does not have to be someone you know personally. It could be someone that you study and learn from by reading books or following them on social media. A mentor like that for me is Oprah, and more recently, Alex Hormozi. Now, both of them are mentors for me for different reasons. Oprah and her people are marketing geniuses, in my opinion. And Alex Hormozi is unique and has grown his companies in a somewhat unorthodox way. Though mentors you personally know are fantastic, especially if they are successful business owners, but their time may be limited. So looking at mentors that you don't know can help you grow and be a better business owner as well. Lastly, on this point, surround yourself with positive people. If you have not heard it before, it has been said that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So be sure to surround yourself with positive energy, people smarter than you, people who are going to push you to be your best, challenge and encourage you. Tip number 3, read books, magazines, and listen to podcasts. One of the core values of our company is lifelong learning. So you will often hear me talk about the importance of continuing to grow yourself outside of school. I have been reading Inc. magazine since I was in high school. I have no idea how I even found this magazine so many years ago, but it was an inspiration to me then, and I still read it to this day. It gives me such insight about leadership and scaling and growing a business. I have read a large number of business books because one thing is for sure, I don't know everything. Though I tell my children I do, I really don't, of course. So I love to read. Or to be completely transparent, I listen to a lot of audiobooks because I work more than 40 hours a week. And whenever I attempt to physically read a book, I'm usually asleep in less than 5 minutes. So audiobooks are the best. There are books about everything: management, change, hiring, managing your finances, firing, scaling, and on and on. This is one of the reasons I added the Boss Up book segment to the podcast. Because if you don't have time to read a book, I thought it would at least be great for you to get some insights from a book I've read that I think can help grow your business. And just like with books, there are podcasts about every element of business: marketing, money, automation, leadership, and the list just goes on and on. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite podcasts that I've been listening to for a number of years is the Andy Stanley Leadership Podcast. If you're on this entrepreneurial journey feeling somewhat alone right now, or you just feel like you need further insight on growing and scaling your business, I want to invite you to join the Boss Life Collective. Here's the scoop. The Boss Life Collective is an elite 6-month accountability group capped at just 6 members. You will meet bi-weekly with me, and as moderator of the group with over 2 decades of serial entrepreneurship under my belt, I'm on a mission to guide you in scaling your business without sidelining your personal life. We will zero in on growth goals, streamline operations, and execute like pros, all while keeping the rest of your life in harmony. Now, I put a group like this together back in the spring, and I've had such great feedback from the group. Being able to learn from each other and support each other, we had individuals take the leap into full-time entrepreneurship, increase their revenue, and make connections that they would not have made otherwise. If you're ready to take your life and business to new heights, see the link in the show notes to set up a call with me to see if the Boss Life Collective is an investment you should make in yourself and your business. Thanks for joining me today. I want to encourage you to take a moment and ask yourself, who in your life is sharpening your iron? What are you doing to grow as an entrepreneur? What are you doing to grow your business? Thanks so much for listening. I truly appreciate you tuning in. I would also appreciate you taking a moment to do 3 things. 1, subscribe to the podcast. 2, rate the podcast. And 3, follow me on Instagram at Become Your Own Boss Podcast. Oh, and also remember, now is the time. Now is the time to level up, leave a legacy, and become your own boss.